So you want to learn digital marketing and you know that your results will depend on your performance in any field. That's true for digital marketing, it's true for dieting, it's true for uh, going out for to the gym, it's true for any skill that you want to develop. You know that your performance will drive your results. But do you know what drives your performance? So stay tuned in this video. So friends, this is Gaurav Tandon, and today we are going to talk about what are the key factors that drive your performance, which ultimately lead to results. And if you are new to this channel, please consider subscribing and also share it with your friends. So today's question is, how do you improve your performance in any field and get the desired results? And what are the factors that drive performance? And where are the bottlenecks that you're not able to figure out? Where to work hard so that you know what are the shackles or what are the chains that are chaining you and stopping you from getting the desired results. So today we are going to arrive at a kind of a formula on how to drive results, and this is the topic for the day. So let me take you through some of the very simple steps which drive performance, the factors. So if you see what drives your performance, so let me take this. So number one thing is the motivation level. So what's your motivation level? How motivated are you to drive, to work hard? And what drives motivation in turns are these factors. So you should know that your needs, okay, how deep are your needs, how critical are your needs, how urgent are your needs. This drives motivation. So your needs drive motivation, motivation drives your performance. If your needs are not very strong for that particular thing, for example, learning a new skill, a new language, losing weight, or whatever it is, if the need is not strong, you will not be motivated, and hence the results will go down. The performance will go down and the results will go down. So now where do needs come from? So as per some famous theories like Maslow's theory and ERG theory, there are three levels of needs. Existing needs, the basic needs like food, water, sleep, shelter, safety. Relatedness needs like your relationship with people. I'm broadly defining it, that you want to stay connected to societies, be friends with people, and have a goodwill in the circles that you matter to you. And finally the growth needs, like this is the ultimate needs, the higher end needs. Okay, so you can study more about these needs, ERG or Maslow's theory. So basically you actually move around in these in this triangle. Okay, and these things drive your needs. So whatever action you take is based on these needs. Okay, ultimately these are the needs. So you have to understand that your needs, which need of yours is driving that motivation and which further is driving the results. Okay, the performance and the results. So understand this. For example, in the case of learning digital marketing, your existence needs like safety, financial safety, relatedness, whether you're standing in the society, and your personal growth, who am I and what am I doing, how can I help the society, and all those things. So through digital marketing, so this is going to drive your needs, and then motivation levels. Second, once your needs are clear, this is what you want. Okay, you should also have trust that your efforts, whatever efforts you are putting in, will lead to results. So the probability of getting the results should be high. Like ideally it should be 100%. So 100% probability of getting the results when you put in the efforts. If this is clear in your mind that I'll put effort and I'll get results, then only you will put in efforts, and okay, that then only you will be motivated to put in efforts. Also, whatever results you are getting, if they are valuable to you, then only you will put in efforts. Okay, so this is also very important to know. Now this is also a very famous theory, but let us not go into the details. Okay, um, basically understand that you will put in efforts only when you are very reasonably sure that you will get the results, and those results are what you want, not something that you don't want. Okay, or not something that you don't value, even if you get it. Second comes the direction. Okay, so if you have the needs, okay, you know what you want, but if your direction is not clear, you don't know how to get those things, you are working in the wrong direction, okay, then also your motivation will fall slowly. Okay, and your motivation will fall and your performance will fall, and then the results will fall. So you have to have a clear direction and the right direction also. So the direction is very important. Third is the persistence. So you have needs, you know, you're working on them, you are also going in the right direction. It's like the steering of a car or a bike, but the fuel is low. Okay, the persistence, if some problem comes, then persistence is that if some problem comes, will you still continue to work or will you leave? So that persistence has to be there. If this persistence is low, slowly your motivation will come down, and if the motivation is also low, persistence will come down. So these are interrelated, and hence the performance will come down and the results will come down. Okay, so performance leads to results, you know, logically speaking. And finally, the intensity of effort. You can't say I work for about 1 hour a day and that should be sufficient. So I persistently work for 1 hour a day and to learn digital marketing, Facebook ads, Google ads, and that should be enough. No, you have to work hard, and there is a rule of 1,000 hours or 10,000 hours or something like that. So these are some rules or some thumb rules that people have come out with. So you can go by it or you may take it with a pinch of salt, but 10,000 hours give or take, something is around 4 years of efforts. 4 years of 10 hours of efforts will, around 3 to 4 years of efforts will lead to 10,000 hours. So consistently, if you spend 10,000 hours on any skill, you will become expert on that. That's what they say. So you have to put in persistent effort with high intensity, and that is when you'll get. And this will happen only when you're motivated enough, and this will also lead to motivation, higher level of motivation. So this is a cycle, and then you'll get dry performance, and then you'll get results. So it will not happen overnight. It will not happen if you quit. That's what I'm trying to say. Now, persistence and intensity also come from self confidence. You should have self confidence in you that, you know, I will be able to do it, even if the problems come, even if there are, things against me, like I have to work in the office and then come back in the evening and work. I have kids in the family, I have so many other things to do, distractions, and even then I'll be able to persistently work with high intensity. That confidence has to be there. Now, where does this confidence come from? Okay, this will not come from thin air. So this confidence will come from your own past experiences. Like, if you have done something similar in the past, not same but similar, you have surpassed some obstacles, then you will have confidence that, my past experiences tell me that I can do that. If you have got good encouragement by others, like, your teachers, your mentors or your bosses or managers, if they encourage you, you will have good self confidence, and you will persist more with high intensity. You will be motivated, your level of motivation will be high. So like that. On the other hand, if people discourage you, your teachers, your boss, your family or your friends, if they discourage you, your self confidence will go down. If you yourself discourage yourself with negative thoughts, then also your self confidence will go down. You will not be persistent, you will not work with high intensity, you will lose the direction also, and then motivation will come down, performance will come down, no results will be there. Similarly, if you see that others who are similar to you, oh man, if this guy can do it, I can do it, this kind of feeling. If others who you think are similar to you, if they have done it, you will have the confidence to do it yourself, and you will work hard. This is very important. If you have mental and physical health, okay, means you're not sick, for example, or your hormones are flowing properly. Hormones are very important in your life. Okay, so you have to also keep this in mind that, many times your mood swings are there, you don't feel like doing it, even if you know that this is the right direction and I have this need also, but somehow you're mentally not fit, you're feeling lethargic, your body is not supporting you, you're slightly, moody or you're emotional for whatever reason, then also you will not work. Okay, and your motivation will come down. So this is very important, especially today when we are also distracted. Our corona is around, COVID-19, and we are all under lockdown, and we are not able to meet friends, we are not able to go out. So maintaining this physical and mental health is very important, even now, especially now. And then comes your level of competency. Okay, if you think you are good, if your level of competency is good, we'll elaborate on this point a little more in the next slide. But this is very important. If you think your competency is high, we will define competency here, then your confidence will go up, your persistence intensity will go up, your level of motivation will go up, your performance will go up, and your results will improve. Okay, so this is one part of the story, this is half part of the story. So motivation levels drive performance. If you're not motivated enough, you will not have good performance. If you're highly motivated, you will have good performance. Okay, and these are the factors that drive motivation. So it starts from here actually. These peripheral factors drive motivation, motivation drives performance. All right, so I'll stop this video now, and thank you for listening patiently. The second part I'll be sharing soon. Thank you so much for your time.